I'm obsessed over it every single day of my life, 24/7, guys, as well. I'm still trying to live. I mean, this has gone a year now. Could go another year for all I know. So, I can't take that perspective either. I got to try to block it out, push it to one side, and still try to live regardless, as if this wasn't happening, Because if it wasn't this, guys, it would be something else probably. It would be a raise in rent. It would be some other kind of thing that would probably make the situation stressful. It's always something when you're renting, so... So I see it, So I'm just really, really happy now. Like, I truly am, guys. I'm not lying about that one. I'm overjoyed, beyond overjoyed, that we're not getting a hard winter. So at least I don't have that much to contend with, sort of thing, and having to go out every day and shoveling like a foot of snow every day or whatever, big major snow banks up around the building and all this sort of stuff, and trying to keep everything clear around the building now for the owner to help us best I can, sort of thing, and would be all that extra phone around, if we were having like a normal winter. So not having to contend with any of that sort of stuff just yet, guys. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm really, really overjoyed about that. So it enables me to be able to focus a little more then on other things, like what I'm trying to do now, and and we're not going to have any increases in our rent, while the current owner owns the place. She's after reassuring me that time and time again, even though she's been advised that it would be better for her to do that sort of thing, and I have offered to try to squeeze out another $50 out of my rent, sort of thing, to help her along, sort of thing, it's about the very best I can do right now, my current situation. But she's not going to raise the rent on us, and I don't think she's has any intention of getting rid of us, while she's owning the place. So as long as she still owns the place, there's that little bit of security, but she is still trying to sell the place, and, so after that goes through, then it's anybody's guess what could possibly happen, guys, And so I've gone through this before. This is truly the longest stretch now ever. And I've never lived above a business before either, so that's something a little bit different there. It's always been like in residential places when I've gone through this ordeal before, sort of thing. So before, as I said, it's always been in houses or bed sitters or basement apartments, whatever, in houses and that. And so it's always been residential, and once the sale has gone through, it's usually been like a few weeks to a month or so at most, maybe a couple months, maybe at best, and the sale is made, and the transfer is made and all the rest of it, and that's about as long as the ordeal has ever lasted before for me. But this time it has gone into almost a full year now, guys, that I've had this hanging over my head. Again, right on top of an insane move from my last place on Marco. So it's those things combined. The very traumatic, upsetting move from my last move down to here, barely getting a year in here, so on that, a stressful year at that sort of thing. And then within my first year and so on that, getting the news that this place is going to be up for sale. And then past year now, having to try to live with that and contend with that every single day of my life, sort of thing, And like I said, here I am getting older and older and older myself, not getting any younger, I'm getting older, so nothing's getting any easier for me. There you go. Like, what can I say, guys? Like, I'm trying to explain the situation to you and to anybody who's willing to listen to me, to get understanding, I suppose, more so than anything else, I suppose, And it's so frustrating when I don't feel as though I'm getting the understanding. And people are always flippant, ridiculously flippant when it's somebody else's life. But when it's your own personal life, then you can kind of act up and get all nervous and uptight and worried, and but when it's somebody else's life, don't worry about it too much, it'll all play out okay, it'll work out in the end, blah, blah, blah. And I know what the intention is, try to keep the person's spirits up and all the rest of it, but they don't know that for certain. There's no way they know that for certain. And if they were going through it themselves, they wouldn't be so freaking flippant, So that's the thing there, guys. And I mean, it's like, I've only got a grade 7 education, like I said before, pushing 60 years of age now. It's like, me getting back out in the workforce and all the rest of it, and getting good paying jobs and getting out of this bloody freaking mess that I've been in now for pushing 40 years, like it's damn near impossible for me at this stage now. Not saying I'm not willing to, but it's just I got so much working against me, guys, Whereas for someone like myself, the government should just step in, give me the money that I need to give to keep myself well, comfortably, at a decent, comfortable, sensible, humane level, and that's it, that'd be it, sort of thing. But even here in Canada, the government won't do that sort of thing. I gotta go another 5 years now, guys, before my old age pension, my old age security stuff kicks in. But that's not really going to be much different than being on government assistance, to be honest with you. It's like $1,500 a month or something like that. You just get the one monthly check, and you got to keep yourself going for an entire month on roughly around $1,500. I think that's what it is currently. It may be more than that by the time I go on it. Maybe less. They may scrap it all together for all I know, when my time comes. But that's what I got to look forward to, guys, as my little bit of security later on in life now, to keep myself going. But it's still state-sponsored poverty. So I'm never, ever, at any point in my life, until I die, am I going to be able to move myself up from this current standard I'm in right now, until I get like a considerably larger amount of money coming in to be able to provide for myself a hell of a lot better than I'm able to right now. And the most I'm looking for right now, guys, is at the very, very freaking least is a decent one-bedroom apartment somewhere, fully self-contained, and a nice, decent quality building around sensible, decent quality people, sort of thing, where I can live out the rest of my life in halfway reasonable comfort and security, which should guarantee to any human being on this planet, period, as a basic human right. You know, so that's all I'm asking for at this stage of my life, guys. You know. So in the meantime, just like I say, I punch out my situation here. I try to make the best of it, as I'm doing anyway, and you know, just see if I can figure out a way to work toward that and make that a reality in the very, very near future, there, guys. I think I'm going way over an hour there now, guys, probably. Oh my god. Okay then. I don't know how many fucking videos this is going to be now, excuse my language. That's it then, guys. You want to take care. God bless. No more jibber-jabbing and rambling here now. I'll just check out these videos now, see how they turned out. I think the sunset is completely done there now, pretty much. You're not going to get anything through the... got the light on there now as well, so you're not going to turn away. One last view through the doors there. Through the door. Oh yeah, still love the colour. Not much so. This is the end of the sunset there now, guys. 5:30, I think. Venus is showing up really well there now, guys. And still can't see the stars, I think. No. Alright. Yeah. So, I'm not seeing it very good on the smaller screen, but now once I get uploaded to my channel there, guys, and see it on the large screen on the computer, I'll maybe show a bit better. So, now the temperatures might actually rise as the evening progresses there, guys. Now I want to explain this too, guys, doing this out in the kitchen here and all the rest of it, because like I said, I don't know who's watching my videos, and gotta be covering my freaking backside all the time here, guys. I wouldn't be doing this if the fellow out back was here right now, because this would be a major nuisance to him, so I think he'd probably complain about it all the time if I was out in the kitchen making these videos and carrying on like this and talking this loud and all the rest of it, sort of thing. So I wouldn't be doing this, guys, if he was still here right now. It's only that I got the floor to myself right now. He's away until the end of March, as far as I know. So where I got the floor to myself, I'm just taking full advantage of it now, guys, and trying to act as if it was my own apartment, you know, the whole floor, kind of, sort of, you know, and just enjoying the space and so on that, and just exercising the freedom that I have now to be able to do this sort of stuff while I can, you know. When he comes back now, the videos from that point on will just be in the room or somewhere outside or whatever. I won't be making any more out in the kitchen, I don't suppose. So I'm almost certain I won't, you know, because I haven't in the past anyway. So that's why I'm doing that here now, guys, and doing it out here, sort of thing. So 45 minutes here now on this one, guys. All right then. So I'm going to cut it off here now. I don't even know now how many short videos